What's up, guys? So today is the official start of my YouTube journey. Like, I'm gonna just speak about like bettering myself. Maybe you guys can learn something. You might not, I don't know. But this is for myself, honestly. I've been hesitating on making this video for a while, and I'm gonna start it today. But pretty much, I want to speak about like my journey with going to the gym, working out, staying active, being consistent, and that, and how like it cured my depression, like, because it's been like I'm a happy person. A lot of people who know me, like, I'm always been a happy person. I'm always thinking positive. I'm always thinking about the bright side. I'm always like pushing positivity for other people, being supportive. I've never been like a hater or anything like that. Like, even though to the people, even though some people, for example, might deserve bad shit happen to them, I still something in my heart. Like, I can't do something in me. I don't know. I can't do bad. But that's besides the point. Back to the gym. So when I started going to the gym back in November, the reason why is because I wasn't totally happy with how I looked. I'm not saying I'm ugly or anything like that, but body-wise, I was just skinny. I was frail. Like, I was frail. I was stuck in a certain weight. I was like, I was skinny with a pudge. Imagine a skinny person with like a little tummy. Now I got a six-pack. It hasn't been a whole year yet. I don't have the killer abs, but I have a six-pack. I have progress. And I feel like going to the gym, being consistent there, really like cured my depression. Like, it made me happy. It made me excited. I had something to look forward to every single day, because like obviously you won't see progress in the first day, first week. Maybe everyone's different. Everyone's body's different. Some people have results quick. Some people don't. Everyone's body's different. But it made me realize, like I said, everyone's different. So I just wanted to pretty much better myself. So I felt like taking that step of just starting, going to the gym was a huge step, because I usually used to go with friends and their schedule would be completely different, wouldn't match mine. So I decided to get my own gym membership and go for myself on my own time, dedicate that time for myself. That's another thing. Like, I started noticing, like, I started dedicating a certain time just for me. Like, that time was just for me. It didn't matter who you were. It didn't matter like anyone in my life. It didn't matter who you were in my life. I didn't care. I had to dedicate a certain time for myself, and that was like a way of loving myself. And it shows, like, I have proof. I've been consistent. My body's changing, and it feels amazing. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm grateful I'm not where I used to be. And open my eyes and let me know, like, yo, you could do anything you put your mind to. It didn't matter like it don't matter what it is. Like, it showed me like I created some type of progress. I'm seeing success. When you go into the gym, that is something that no one could take away from you. Once you build that body, once you have that consistency in the gym, and you have that body that you love, you're building towards that body, no one could take it away from you. People could take money, people could take away, a relationship from you, things like that. But once you build that body and you're working on it, no one could take that away from you. It's yours, and it's yours to keep, because you work hard for it, and that's your body. That's what I love about going to the gym or working out, because like you work hard for it, you dedicate time, and you get rewarded, and it lights up something up here for other things. Like being consistent with that one thing, it helped me be consistent in other areas of my life. I'm not gonna lie, because I've always been like, I've been a hard worker. You know I could produce, crazy things, excuse me, coming off these allergies. Yes, I never had allergies until this year, but I know I'm a hard worker. I know I could produce a lot of great things, but I was never consistent. I've been complacent, inconsistent. So the progress, the success that I wanted wasn't to the extent that I want, that I wanted to achieve. But now that I have that in my bag of being consistent, I learned that skill. I have that skill in my bag. It helped me understand like I could do it all. It helped me be consistent with my relationships with other people. It helped me be consistent with waking up at a certain time of day. And now, for myself, I used to never go to church and like just be so religious. Now I'm getting consistent in that. And I could say like it's amazing to hear the word of God and put your trust in God, because like it's an amazing feeling. That's all I want to say. I just started, but back to the gym, back to working out. I feel like everyone should do some type of activity, like be active. It could be either a walk or a run, a jog, lifting weights, doing calisthenics if you can't go to the gym, or if you just like doing calisthenics, whatever the case may be. But I think it's extremely important, because it's like self-love is one of the biggest forms of self-love when you're dedicating that time. And I'm a loving person. I love everyone equally. I respect everyone equally, like I said before. But I feel like I wasn't giving that love to myself. I was always filling up other people's cup. I was helping other people grow. I was focusing on other people's happiness. And the gym was a way for me to focus on myself, on my happiness, on my growth. And it's an amazing feeling to be where I'm at right now. Like my confidence grew. Like I've been a confident person, but not super confident. I feel like my confidence is growing even more. Like people are telling me like I'm not one to brag, so I don't like talking about things. It's not even bragging, whatever. But people tell me like, yo, I see you doing your thing. You're doing great things. You're working on yourself. You're focused on yourself. I see your progress, and it's an amazing feeling to hear from others, because I'm not gonna lie, working out and like you want to see your goal, you want to see where you want to be, like you want to see that nice gym body, and you don't really see it at first, the progress, your body changing, things like that, until other people say it. Unless you're tracking like your weight and things like that. Obviously, if you take pictures, you see the before and after. But like, even though I was taking pictures and see my weight change, I would look in the mirror and I would still feel like I'm still at the same place. But other people were reminding me like, yo, you're putting in pain, you're putting in that work. I see you, even though I was lifting the weight and things like that, I didn't see it until other people told me. But all I'm trying to say is, like, put your head down and just focus. And just focus. That's one thing I wish I did when I was like younger. Like, don't get in no relationship. You know, it's okay to be in a relationship and things like that, but just don't lose focus on yourself. Like, just build yourself and everything. Like, build yourself. It's a nice day. Everyone want to be outside, but you just want to build yourself. Put your focus on you. Fuck everyone else. You know, love who loves you. Lead with love. But just put the focus on you. And I promise you, you will feel better. Dedicate that time for yourself. Hit the gym. Go for a walk. Just start, bro. Just start. And if you ever feel like you can't do it, you know, people are watching you, you know, people are criticizing you, things of that sort, ignore them. Because we all start somewhere. You know, we all start somewhere. And if you feel self-conscious, just understand, like, I've been there myself. Like, just making this video is a big step for me. Because I've always been scared to speak in front of people. I've always been scared to speak in front of the camera. I've always been scared to present because I was scared of saying the wrong things or scared of rambling, you know, just saying anything. But I've been working on myself, and, you know, I have a lot to say. I have a lot up here. I feel like I'm pretty wise. And, you know, if you ever have trouble, like, being confident, understand, like, I've been there too. It's okay to be scared. I feel like that's the first step, to just jump over that fear. Because once you leap over that fear, like, you're gonna go far. You're gonna end up going pretty far. All you gotta do is take that leap. Don't be scared. Because on the other side of fear is where you'll see the success that you're searching for. So, again, if you ever feel scared, shy, nervous, confident, hit the gym, bro. Or just text me, comment down below, whatever the case may be, because I'll reply. You know, I want to see a lot of people win. Everyone could win, but not everyone will win, because it's a mindset thing. You just gotta start. Whatever you wanted to start, you wanted to start a business, you want to start hitting the gym, you wanted to start going to church, you want to go back to school, you want to start a new job, you want to start a new career, just go ahead and do it. Fuck it. Say, you know, fuck it. Fuck everyone else. Because one thing, it is your life. It's not anyone else's life. You were born here by yourself, so you gotta get it by yourself. No one's gonna give it to you. And that's one thing I had to learn. Like, no one's gonna give it to you. No one really matters. At the end of the day, like, the only thing that truly matters at the end of the day is you and what you do for you. And I got tired of, like, sitting down on the couch, playing video games, pondering. My friends could tell you, like, they used to see me ponder. Even though I'm a happy, joyful person, but there would have been times I'd be pondering. But you just gotta take that leap of faith and enjoy life for what it is. So just stay consistent on one thing, and trust me and believe you'll start gaining that consistency in other things in life, and all around everything will fall into place. Like, my finances been getting better, my confidence been getting better, just everything been getting, my mindset's been getting better. So just trust and believe. Just start whatever you want to do. Just be consistent. Love yourself. That's first and foremost. You have to love yourself, because no one will ever love you more than yourself. You know, some people might say, you know, they love you a lot. You know, they love you. They've been waiting for you. You know, they pray for you. They love you dearly. You know, they love you with everything in their heart. But no one will ever love you more than you. So make sure to put yourself first. I love you guys. Stay safe. Comment down below what else you guys want me to speak about. You know, give me a like. Let me know how I did in this video. I'm just gonna keep going. So stay safe, stay blessed. God bless you guys. Peace.